Harper explained how the signs will help visitors.
These signs will help them find this part here at the green, find the Dover and find the green in Dover. And with the signage here, they'll find out why is this significant. Why is it important that we know about the Golden Fleece Tavern? That 25 guys, 225 some years ago, gathered there for 3 days and nights, debated the Constitution.
And of course, they approved it, which meant that Delaware became the first state. In other news at this hour, oh, I'm sorry. That's all the stories I put in. So let's do the sports then. All right? For a while, it looked like there would be no winner. The Lucas Oil 200, that nobody would be able to make it to the finish line. Actually, it did happen. They survived the 200 laps, the Monster Mile yesterday. Eventually, things calmed down, but still only 9 of the 32 cars that started on Friday made it to the final lap. And that Camping World Truck Series race at Dover International Speedway, the winner was Tyler Reddick. He took the checkered flag at the end of the crash-filled affair. Reddick passed Eric Jones in turn number 3 with 7 laps remaining and opened up a lead of just over a second. Baseball, Phillies, they lost to Colorado 4-1. Washington lost to Cincinnati 5-2. Good news, Orioles beat Tampa 2-1. And in hockey, we now know who will be taking on the winner of the Western Conference in hockey. Tampa Bay got game number 7, which means they win the series 2-0 against the Rangers. Now they wait to see what happens. By the way, tonight's Western Series game is on national TV and NBC. Taking a look at the forecast, patchy morning fog, otherwise humid with times of clouds and sun, 84. Partly cloudy, humid for tonight, 66. Some sun, then increasing clouds and humid for tomorrow, 85. And Monday, mostly cloudy. Couple of showers, could be a thunderstorm in there, 82. That's a quick check on the news. Right now, temperatures, not too bad. 68 Milford, 67 Lewis, 67 in Georgetown. I'm Walt Marcus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom. And now it's Weller Does Delmarva on Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Total rainfall estimates from some of the high-resolution models, 3 to 5 inches in spots, but again, it's very low.
Utility trailers, and we are actually open. The store is open, and you are invited to come on in. So good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday morning, a little humid out there. I think we're going to get some rain hopefully the first of the week, but until then, we're just going to endure and keep on moving. So like I said, the store is open. We are live at Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. You can also watch us online at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Got a lot of stuff to talk to you about. We got a busy month ahead of us. We got a busy morning ahead of us. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Going to have a couple free items that we give away. Everybody seems to like that. So the store is open. I've mentioned that. You can watch us at Weller Does Delmarva. And we've got a lot going on. I think I mentioned all that right off the bat. Do want to mention my good friend Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machines. I'll tell you what, every time I use the copier, I think of how good a job he does at keeping it running. You just go there and you push the button and you presume it's going to work, and it does. And I find it also interesting how it's networked in a way that if it ever breaks or something like that, he knows about it probably before I know about it. But I'm talking about No Nonsense Office Machines, located in Georgetown, have been a good supporter of my show all along here, and I want to thank you, Rick, for doing that. But if you need a laptop, they sell laptops. If you need a tablet, a computer, and not just one computer. One thing when I was talking to Rick, he said, you know, he can make a network of computers. If you own a business and you got 2 or 3 offices and you want them all hooked together and you want to be able to print to one, like here, we all print to one big copier, in other words, but it also has some individual printers too. So he can network things any way you want, but he sells, builds, installs computers, and he also has new, he also has used. Same way with fax machines and gaming systems and printers and all types of electronic office equipment. I don't know how that gaming system gets into the office equipment thing, but I know my guys out here seem to like to play games every once in a while, so maybe that's why. So anyway, if you need anything electronic, Rick at No Nonsense Office Machines can take care of you. Another thing, he sells new. He also sells used. Anything used that he sells, he checks it over. He makes sure it's in good order, so there's no mysteries there. He's very understandable, and what I mean by that is he will talk to you in a way that he knows all about the computer side of something or the electronic side of something, but he explains it in a way that you're like, oh, I got it. Very fair on his pricing, very honest in what he does, what he says he'll do, he does, very rare nowadays, and just an all-around good individual and a great company to deal with. So they're right outside of Georgetown. You go around the circle and you take Route 9 there like you're headed to Lewis, and he's right there on the right next to a big place called Sports at the Beach Complex. So he's right next to that. Go in there. He's got a nice little showroom, got some glass displays and things on display. He can answer questions. If you've got a tablet or a computer that's just a little sluggish or not working just right, he can tune it up for you, and he'll tell you in advance what you're looking at, and he'll tell you, you know, this is worth spending money on, this is not worth spending money on, and so on. So I've known Rick for 24, 25, maybe even longer now, years, and he's been really good to Weller. So if you want a good, honest place to deal, if you have any questions, you need any input, advice, guidance, or service, give No Nonsense Office Machines a call, 856-7381, 856-7381. Brandon, is your microphone on?
My microphone is on, Jim.
This morning, I've got Brooks, got everything set up, and we are letting Brandon help us a little bit today. Are you nervous over there?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? You'll
I don't
be fine.
show it.
So he has helped us before, but we're just tuning him in a little bit because someday Brooks would like to take a Saturday off. I have no idea why he's thinking such a thing. But anyway, you got some stuff you're going to talk to us about today, don't you?
I do.
Are you all excited about it?
I am. I have some secret information I'm going to
Secret information. All about being Brooks's brother, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So everything you ever wanted to know about Brooks, Brandon's going to tell you here in a little bit. I do want to mention next week's show. We have a busy month ahead, but next week we're actually doing a remote broadcast from the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. I love it because it has a lively auction, but I also love it because it starts out first thing in the morning. All you can eat pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, sausage gravy, juice, and coffee breakfast, okay? From 7 to 10 a.m. So I'd like to ask you, if you're listening, to really think about marking it on your calendar now to go there and have breakfast next Saturday morning at the Greenwood Mennonite School. The food is always great. It is all you can eat, and just a good cause. All the money raised from that day benefits the Greenwood Mennonite School. But that starts at 7 o'clock next Saturday morning, and we'll actually be there broadcasting live, okay? Then it goes from that to 9 o'clock. All the booths and exhibits open, and if you've never been to this event, it's free parking. The entire, day, well, up till 3 o'clock, is just a nice family-friendly environment. They've got a lot of food booths. They got baked goods, chicken barbecue, pork barbecue, seafood, crab cakes, fruit smoothies, homemade donuts. I really like those. Have you ever had those, Brooks?
I have. They're very, very good.
They're almost addicting.
Yes.
It should almost be illegal to sell those things.
It's like if you buy more than one, you're going to eat more than one.
Yeah, and well, I think the limit should be 6 if there's a way to. But I always rationalized in my mind it's a once-a-year event. So what the heck,
There you go.
Okay.
It's all going to a good cause.
Right, because we like it. Oh, you meant the school.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
okay. So anyway, but they're going to have hamburgers and oyster sandwiches. Vanderwin's ice cream's going to be there. Ooh, is right.
I think I might need Brandon to produce this show so I can go experience this.
Yep. Well, it's not till next Saturday. Are you going to be there, or are you off next Saturday?
No, I'm here, but I'll be producing the show, and then I got to come to work.
Oh, you're right. You are right. All right. I'll eat something in your memory. All right. So anyway, 9 to 3, all the booths and exhibits open. Then they're just going to have a lot of stuff. I want you to really pencil in at noon is when the live auction goes. So anyway, they got a nice car they're going to sell. They got a tag they're going to sell. Just all kinds of stuff. So if you've never been to the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival, I pretty much can assure you, you will not be disappointed. It's a nice family-friendly event. They have games and things for the kids, and it's just really interesting. They have children's games and face painting and children's petting zoo and skydiving. If you've always wanted to skydive, you're not going to be allowed to that day. But they're going to have skydivers there. But then they have, what do you think vertical high is? What is that?
think isn't that a group where they have like it looks like a spider, but you jump.
I think it is.
Yeah, and it's
You're
like,
doing that?
No. I don't want to break their equipment.
They're going to have plants and garden and much more crafts. So it's a really nice event. Looking at this Honda car they're going to have for sale. Anyway, it's a great event. If you have never been, it's worth going to. I think they're having, I don't see it here, a hot dog eating contest.
I could do that.
Could you really?
I could eat me some hot dogs.
You would do that
I would do that.
in front of a crowd of people.
Yes, I would probably lose.
What are you laughing at, Brandon?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
If you notice,
Well, you can't win the hot dog eating contest keeping your mouth shut.
if you watch those hot dog eating contests, it's normally the skinny guy that wins.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever watched
So
some
what
of
are
the
you
big
telling
ones.
me? You're entering the contest. Are you entering it to win?
He's just
I would
doing it to
probably
eat.
lose. I'm just entering to eat the hot
He's
dogs.
going to eat 6 donuts and then the. Okay, so you would honestly enter that.
I would do that, yeah.
Well, I may sign you up. There's also a canine demonstration. Do you have a canine
I do not have a
you would like to
canine,
demonstrate
and I don't really want one chasing after me.
after you ate all them hot dogs and donuts?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, it's going to be a great event. All right. So I'm asking everybody to mark your calendar and check this out. It is next Saturday. I think they have a Facebook page there somewhere too, on the Facebook. All right. So that's where we're going to be next week. I'm very excited, and I'm really thinking about videoing Brooks Ritter entering the hot dog eating contest after he's ate all these donuts, and then he's going to demonstrate a canine. That's what it is, you know. They have these dogs here, there, and you go out and demonstrate them.
Wow.
Okay?
I've seen
I'm
one
serious.
of those.
You have this suit you wear,
Yeah.
this thing that the dog bites your arm, and you always forget to hold the handle at the end of it.
I've seen them. They're very entertaining. I mean, it's amazing.
That's unreal.
How they train these dogs to do what they need them to do and take care of business.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Can I move on to something else, or?
It's your show. You're the boss.
Oh, is it really? Oh, now it's my show. All right. Anyway, so we are really looking forward to that. So today we have Sherry Yerkes coming in today. Going to talk about a huge event down at Eagle's Nest coming up in July called Eagle Fest. What an event! I think they're going to have these trained eagles where they're going to do something with them, but I'm not positive. She's got all the details.
That would be pretty cool.
You think so?
Yeah. I like birds, especially big birds. But if they got the trained eagles, I think Donovan McNabb, he's a trained eagle, and Ryan Westbrook, get all
I
those
stopped
guys.
talking, Brooks. We went from hot dogs
The birds.
to eagles. In other words,
I do like.
So you like the canine demonstration, and now you're excited about the trained eagles.
I'm just excited this morning.
I can see that. Have you had any donuts yet?
Do all that while eating
No,
donuts.
it might just be that I don't have to work all the knobs. Brandon's
Brandon's in
handling
a
the
cold
board,
sweat
so-
over here.
So I'm just sitting back having fun.
I can see that. I haven't seen this side of you before. Okay, so you're up for the canine demonstration,
Oh,
the
yeah.
hot dog eating. You're just a party waiting to happen, aren't you?
Yep, I'll even hold my hand out and let the eagle land on my hand.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they claw your skin wide open.
Hey, what the heck, right?
Okay.
You all heard
Stay
that on the
tuned,
radio.
folks. Yeah, you heard this live here. Okay. All right, so we're going to talk about Eagle Fest, too. I could even be wrong on what it's about, all right? But I think she's got all the answers, or at least every time I talk to her, she said, stand down. I have all the answers. So if you know Sherry Yerkes, she's a very strong-willed young lady. Okay, you'll see when she gets here, all right?
Yep.
All right, so anyway, I want to talk about George Luff now. I want to switch subjects. We've talked about food, we've talked about dogs, we've talked about everything imaginable. Next, we're going to talk about air compressors and fans, okay? So while we're at it, let's talk about payroll, okay? That's everybody that works' favorite subject, okay? And it's what everybody that doesn't work wishes they had is payroll. Pay, right? The receiving a payroll, but somebody's got to do it. And I want to tell you about my accountant, George Luff. Luff & Associates got an office in Milford. He's got one in Dover. He's got one in Rehoboth. He's amazing. So he's just everywhere. So anyway, if you need an accountant, gosh, I don't even know how long we've been together, but quite a while. But he does all of our accounting work as well as many other people's. But he also does payroll. And everybody I talk to that owns a business anymore, and it doesn't matter whether you have a small business with just a handful of people or you have hundreds of people, They can handle your payroll, but it's so intimidating anymore because you've got to be an expert on everything. You've got to know the law, and then you've got to know rules that get changed, but you haven't got any information yet. But payroll seems to come every week, and you got to make sure you get it right. So if you're just tired of balancing that and worrying about that, and you just want somebody to do the payroll for your business, they can handle it. It's called Easy Payroll at Luff and Associates. Whether you need just them to calculate it, whether you need them to write the checks, direct deposit, your 940s and your 941s, your federal tax deposit, state tax deposit, quarterly reports, new hire reporting, to whatever degree you would like them to help you out, they can. You can have as little as 2 employees, and they will do that for you. It actually says 1 to 5, so I guess you could have 1 employee. So anyway, and then hundreds. So give them a call. It's 422-9699, 422-9699. Since we've been promoting this, they've had numerous people give them a call and sign up and get involved and take that worry just off of you. So if you own a business and you're growing or you're downsizing and this is one thing you just want off your plate, give them a call, 422-9699. They don't even have to do your accounting work. In other words, I had somebody ask me that one day, well, do they have to do all of my bookkeeping? No, they can literally just handle the payroll side of things for you if you want. So it's luffcpas.com on the web, luffcpas.com on the web, and it's 422-9699 on the phone. All right, what do you guys want to talk about next? Weller's is open. I said that, didn't I? Are we having a health tip today?
Yes, we will be having a health tip.
You promise?
I promise.
Is it going to be about stress again?
I believe
Doc
so.
Hunt keeps giving me these health tips as if somebody is stressed. I don't even know what stress is. I'm so stressed I don't even have time to recognize stress. So it's a killer. It's like a silent killer. You know what I mean?
Oh, it definitely is.
It's like difficult employees. Did I say that?
We don't have any difficult
No,
employees
no.
here, do we?
They're all like Jell-O. They're so pliable. Is that the word, pliable?
That works for me.
Okay. All right, so we are going to have a health tip.
That's correct.
Hey, I had a free gift idea.
Did you really?
Okay? No purchase necessary. This is going to be open to everybody. So anybody that's listening will be able to take advantage of this, okay?
Okay.
One simple thing they have to do. They have to call. We love that part, right?
Yes, we
Because
do.
as soon as we say it, the phones just light up. So we're open. The phone is on. The phone number is 337-8228. And all you got to do is call and say, hey, I want one. I'll give you all next week to get in here and get it. You don't have to get in here today. Is that okay?
Sounds
So if
like
you
a
got
plan.
your day planned, so if you want one of them, all you got to do is call 337-8228 and say, hey, I'm in like Flynn. I want one of those. Here's what size I wear. I'll take one. How's that?
Sounds
No
like a
purchase
plan.
necessary, all right?
What is it?
Oh, I didn't already say what it is?
No. You said what size I wear, so I'm assuming it's some type of clothing, but
It's socks.
it's socks.
No, it's a T-shirt.
Cool.
A Weller's T-shirt.
Okay.
Free for the asking. How's that?
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan.
So one per person, of course. We always give away the free stuff, and there's always that one in there that
I'll take
wants
6.
all of them. In other words, so no, we're saying one Weller's T-shirt, absolutely free, no purchase necessary. All you got to do is give us a call at 337-8228 and say, hey, I'll take one of them. I'd like to have a Weller's T-shirt. And everywhere you go, people will say, did you buy something from Weller's? What did you buy? Well, they sell thousands of things, so it could be anything. Have you guys got anything you want to talk about, or do I keep rolling?
Oh, there's lots of things to talk about.
Oh,
I'll
well,
let-
good. You want to talk about them later?
Well, one thing I did want to mention is it's actually not Weller's related, but
Okay, well, that's good.
I wanted everybody to. We have a local boy racing in the race today up at Dover.
CJ,
CJ Faison. Yep.
that
So-
young man is very talented, isn't he?
Yes, he is. So I wanted people to,
You're all excited, aren't
try
you?
to check it out. What's
Are you going to the
exciting-
race?
I'm not going to the race. I'm
Okay.
watching it though. But it's
Where?
exciting
Catch it
to have
live?
somebody on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Fox Sports 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's exciting to have somebody local, be racing with some of those guys that, the big names, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He's good, though.
yeah, I hope he does well.
Yep, very polite, very talented, very gifted, comes from a good family. His family owns a great business. He deserves it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
in other words,
He's
you
a
know,
real
he
hard
deserves
worker.
it.
Just watching,
Yes, he is.
his
Paid
path
his
on-
dues. He's doing it right.
yeah.
And I like him a lot. So CJ Faison. What's the number?
26.
26.
Yep.
Wow.
Deputy builder's car, I think is.
Yep.
is his
Carl
sponsor.
Deputy. Yep. Isn't that something?
Yep.
I would have loved to sponsor that car. What happened with that idea? You guys never suggested it.
You know the money it is to sponsor those cars?
I don't know. I never got a chance.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
All right. You'd have to sell more kayaks.
Yeah, we'd have to sell a mess of them.
Yeah. Got a lot of people looking at these kayaks, don't we?
Yeah, yes, we do.
They're kind of, I talked about them a little bit yesterday on Dan's show, and Dan was explaining, that's just almost therapeutic. In other words, you kind of get out in the water. I'm going to have to go try one of these days. Do we have life jackets?
Yes, we have life jackets.
So a person could come here and literally, can they buy a kayak?
They can be set up for the water, leave right from here, and go right to the water and go kayaking.
Don't you have to register them?
Nope.
Are you guys sure we don't have to register them?
Yep. Mm-hmm. The only thing you need to have a life jacket.
Okay.
You need to have a paddle
And a whistle?
and a whistle, and we have all of those items here.
And a kayak. You want to make
And
sure
a
you have a kayak.
If you go out with the paddle, life jacket, and whistle, and I'm ready.
Walk right out in the water. Say, Brooke said,
Just lie on your back and use the
you
paddle.
can't just have a phone that makes a whistling noise in case you fall in?
I wouldn't rely on that because normally phones and water don't work too well together.
Oh, really?
So unless you have like a completely waterproof phone that there's no chance it'll get messed up, I would buy a whistle. I think they're
$20?
$5.99. So
$5.99 for a whistle? Who would pay that much for a whistle?
$5.99.
Oh, okay.
So they're definitely. I mean, it's got a lanyard too, so you just put it around your neck and it's right there. You don't have to worry about.
So if it were a
"Hey, where's
snag
my
on
whistle?"
something, it would choke you.
Well, okay, fine, and put it around your arm or something.
Your
like
ear.
that. Somewhere where it's not.
Okay,
it's not
so
in the truck.
you can buy it all, and within minutes you can be kayaking from this place.
That's great. There's plenty of places to go right close to here. There's Newton's Pond.
You know what else there is? If we would get some daggone rain, all the tax ditches would be full.
I'll tell you what. When we
You
had
could
that
kayak the tax ditches around here.
when we had that snow and all
Yeah.
that snow melted.
Are you getting ready to tell a story?
Yes, I am. Just
Okay.
a quick one. The ditches across from my house. You would have swore I had a river right
Really?
in front of my house. The
Do you have a
water,
permit for this river?
No permit. But yeah,
Okay.
you
They
could have
did go
gotten a
fishing
kayak in
now.
that thing. You would have needed a paddle. You'd have just been cruising.
Really?
Yeah, that water was moving.
No
I've never
kidding.
seen water in a ditch move.
That's a
like
good
that.
sign, though. When tax ditch water is moving, it's a good sign because there's nothing that slows down the movement of tax ditches like somebody dumping a pile of sheetrock. Okay? I'm going to just tell you. I mean, I'm involved with a tax ditch, and I do not know how sheetrock gets in the tax ditch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Toilets, mattresses, I've never seen nothing like it. I mean, in other words, so
I
you're
have
saying,
a clue as to how it gets there, but
yeah,
it's not a good
The
situation.
person was driving
Right.
too fast and it fell
right,
off
it
the
fell
tree.
out, right,
Yeah.
like that tub of diapers down the road.
Yeah, I saw pictures of that.
Isn't that awful?
That's terrible.
It speaks for the intelligence of people,
Yeah.
or lack of.
Yeah. Especially.
All right.
I mean, if you want to get, we got all these transfer stations around here. I
Uh,
mean, it costs you.
I said it speaks for the intelligence of the person.
It costs you minimal dollars to get rid
Yeah.
of trash.
Wow.
So,
All right, so you're saying that getting a kayak is easier than anybody thinks. They can literally come in. I mean, because the ones we have, you could buy it, leave with it. They're kind of light. You could slide them in the back of your car or in the back of a pickup. Or
We even sell
heaven
it.
forbid, you could buy a trailer. What?
Well, you got a trailer, and we also have universal racks for like people with like small cars. If you have
Oh,
like
you put it right on the roof?
right on the roof of your car.
No
these
kidding.
foam blocks that you sit the kayak on, and then it's got straps because there's normally in most vehicles there's little tie downs up front.
Okay.
You tie it down to there, tie it down to the back, and
Really?
Yeah.
So you run a strap from the front of the hood to the rear of the trunk.
No, there's multiple straps, one for the front, one for the back.
Oh, really?
Yep. So you can actually.
Show us, Brooks.
Sure. Come on in and we'll buy some of the stuff or buy some of the stuff.
You said it
Yeah,
will buy.
I will. Yeah. Buy some of the stuff and then I'll help you out.
Okay. All right, folks. Is it 7:30 already?
It's 7:30 already.
Fran needs to slow the clock down. This show is going too fast. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Weller does Delmarva. We are becoming kayak experts by the minute. Stay tuned.
In a world where big voices dominate and the message is often tedious and one-sided, now comes a new story told by a new voice, a voice the world has been waiting to hear. Yours. Because we think talk radio means you get to talk on the radio. What a concept, huh? We're live and local all day, every weekday. We and you are Delaware 1059.
patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, today will be breezy to start off the weekend with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. The high nearing 80 degrees this afternoon. A few clouds tonight, breezy and humid with a low of 66. Then a bit breezy for tomorrow as well, with some sunshine early before giving way to clouds. A high of 84. Breezy with showers and a thunderstorm on Monday.
If there are rising waters, if your local elected officials tell you to evacuate, it is essential that you heed those warnings. Do not drive into rising water. I know it may seem like something that you can easily traverse.
Whoops, sorry about that. Somehow I was getting something else on the feed there. All right, Milford Police looking for a wanted suspect on their theft-related charges. Police say 22-year-old Todd Hosmer is wanted and is either in the Milford or Salisbury area. You can find his photo at Delaware 1059. If you know where he is, contact Delaware Crime Stoppers, 800-TIP-3333. It's 7:31, time for CBS.
CBS News Update. More of the same for Texas, says Steve Corfidi, a forecaster at the National Weather Service.
One more weather system bringing a chance of thunderstorms. In fact, there's a complex in progress across central Texas.
Correspondent Don Daler's in Grand Prairie, just west of Dallas.
The ground is so saturated. I'm standing next to a mobile home park that was under 3 feet of water. The waters have receded quite a bit, but with a great deal of rain in the forecast, the residents here are afraid it's going to come roaring back.
Search is on for the missing in San Marcos, where Ken Bell is an emergency management official.
This weekend is going to be a massive undertaking. From volunteers coming in from everywhere to the county of Hayes.
North of Dallas, rain's expected in Denton County. Jody Gonzalez oversees emergency services there.
We have about 40 roads closed, and those are mainly auxiliary roads across the county.
3 Texas counties have gotten federal disaster status. The president signing that declaration so they can get assistance. CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
Comments, views, and opinions expressed on the air at Delaware 1059 are those of the hosts, callers, and guests, and not those of staff, management, or advertisers at Delmarva Broadcasting Company. The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, we're back, everybody, and you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. That was a quick break, and you can also watch us at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. And we were talking about all things kayak, I guess, in other words. And Brooks has informed me that those whistles he was talking about also float. Is that right?
That's correct.
So somebody could use them as a flotation device, is what you're saying?
I don't know if I would go that route. I would definitely get a light.
So we're not selling the whistles as a flotation device?
No, it's just if you drop it, you'll be able to see it because they're neon orange, so they're very bright, and they'll be sitting on top of the water, not at the bottom.
So kayaking. Who in the world would go kayaking on purpose?
Me? Yeah, I would for sure, but...
What's so funny, Brandon?
I think anybody could. I mean, it's a very.
That's like cutting grass willfully.
Yeah. I've went kayaking, and my dad owns one, and I went out down in Lewis. I went out one of their docks there, and it's very, very easy to do. And
Is it
very
relaxing?
Very relaxing.
So I mean, I'm looking out the door here at these kayaks, and I'm thinking you literally can pick them up, put them in your vehicle, going down to a pond or a lake or a little tributary, not out in the ocean, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's relaxing when you're in calm water. I wouldn't go out.
But I mean, I can
the
see,
inlet or anything like
I like
that.
to take a lot of pictures of stuff and post them on Facebook and stuff like that, in other words. Now, does Facebook work when you're in a kayak?
As long as you have a wireless signal on your cell phone, you should be able to post to Facebook.
Okay. All right. So
just
anyway.
don't get too far out.
Okay. But literally, I mean, you could just go out, do some kayaking, just relax. I guess you're probably going to see all the turtles on the logs and all that kind of stuff, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to Killen's Pond and been out on the water there, and it's amazing when you get on on these ponds. It's like, oh, you got this little branch that goes. Well, I've never seen all of that stuff back here before, and you can just explore all these different areas of the pond that you can't see standing on the shore.
Okay.
And some of these kayaks have these little container things, a little lid where you can buy what's called a dry bag, and it hangs in this little hole, and you can pack a lunch. You can just go out. And
hot dogs.
Yeah. Make sure they're
Donuts.
cooked. But just go out and cruise the lake a little bit and have a lunch. And
So you're portraying it as that it could be relaxing.
Yes,
Could be.
absolutely.
Could be.
You have to allow
Could be
it to
scenic.
be relaxing.
Huh?
You have to allow it to be relaxing.
Okay. All right. So limit the amount of phone calls you make or take.
Yeah, silence your phone.
Okay.
And we have quite a few boats here, but even past the boats that we have here,
What do you got? 2 or 3 of them out there? 4
we have 7 different boats.
Really?
Yep. And there's more to choose from. So if you're looking for something specific, we have I think there's at least 12 or 14 boats that we have to choose from. And
This
there's
is a good
even,
quality brand, isn't it?
Yes.
We're very fortunate there.
Yep, I've since we started selling them, I've did some searching around to look at different things, and even the big box stores, they're selling kayaks too. But when you touch them and feel them, it really truly is amazing how different the quality is.
Right. The brand we sell is called Emotion.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And if you like where the hole is, if you go and you actually grab it, it's firm. It's not really soft and mushy. It's not going to crack or move when you.
You mean like where you get in it?
Yes.
Where you're going to grab the side of it and lean your
Exactly.
weight on it to get inside the thing.
Exactly. Now, some of the big box stores I've checked them out, you can actually take and grab it with 2 fingers and squeeze it, and it folds and gives like you're squeezing an aluminum can.
Right.
It's
Well, I'm
almost
sure
like
they're buying it for the absolute most price conscious consumer.
exactly. But you know what the difference was? I mean, we're within $20 or $30 of what their prices are with a much better kayak.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, we have a kayak out there.
But we're selling them for less than we should because we just want to get in the kayak business.
And we got some people here that will talk.
Because
to
aren't
you
they
and
like
explain it to you.
$269 to start?
We have them starting at $269.
We have one here for that.
Yes,
So somebody could grab and go for $269.
that's correct.
Okay.
As long as they have a paddle and a life jacket
And a whistle.
and a whistle,
And clean socks.
and a
And a
flare.
Weller's t-shirt.
Well, you don't need the clean socks. Clean socks are preferred.
Oh, really?
But we have the clean socks here too, so we can get you set up with everything.
Yeah, it has been mentioned the appropriate brand for our kayak should be Emotion.
That was,
All right. Can I move on, or do you guys want to still ramble about kayaks?
I like the Ram.
They're very colorful, aren't they?
They are. We have a variety of colors, and there's more colors to choose from. You can even get pink if you have a youngin that likes Barbie or something like that.
Like your daughters?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could get a Barbie pink.
Or my granddaughters.
Yep. So
All right.
they're
How
definitely
quick can we get one? 2-3 weeks?
a day or 2.
Really?
Yeah.
We're kind of an amazing little company here, aren't we?
We try.
Trailers, carports, sheds,
Kayaks.
generators, leaf blowers, snow shovels, and now kayaks.
Outdoor furniture.
Right, outdoor furniture, wheelchairs,
Sprinklers.
sandblast cabinets. We have fun, folks. In other words, we have a good time here. Can I mention one of my sponsors, please?
Yes.
All right, Mid-South Audio, Kevin Short. Great place to deal. Lots of graduations going on. I talked to him the other day, and he was like on his 4th one for the day, or setting up for one, or something like that. Because they have Mid-South Audio. If you're having any kind of an event, let's say you're having a graduation party, or you got a wedding coming up, or you are celebrating anything, and you need speakers and microphones, and you need a platform, or you need a full-blown stage, or you need crowd control, barriers. In other words, you need wires, you need monitors, you need lighting, anything you need. Even if you need somebody to deliver it, set it up, and operate it for you, they can do that too. Okay? So anything you need in the way of sound equipment, let's say you're bringing in a group and the guy's bringing his guitar, but he needs an amp. He can take care of that, or the wires, or any of your monitors, or microphones, all of that. But let's say the guy's bringing a drummer with him, but he didn't bring a drum set on the plane. He can rent you a drum set. Say you need a keyboard, he can handle that too. Say you are a singer, or you've made a song or a jingle or whatever, and you want to record it. They have a full-blown recording studio. They have everything. It's just amazing to me how much stuff they have. So if you need anything, even if you, for example, you own a church and your sound system is a little outdated, or you own a big building that has a meeting room and you want to put a nice sound system in it, or you just want to rent a portable PA system. But they go into businesses or churches or halls or whatever, theaters and so on, because they travel all over. and they will put in the entire system for you, or update your system, or fix your system. Let's say, heaven forbid, you had a lightning strike and something went wrong or something like that. You don't know who to call. Mid-South Audio does it all. You don't know who to call? Mid-South Audio does it all. All right? I'm going to make them a jingle here before it's over with. Anyway, it is midsoutaudio.com. Good local people. Kevin Short, right here, Sussex County, and true Georgetown individual. They're not a music store, so it's not like you just wander in there and buy a flute or a clarinet or something like that. They do sell things, but it's more like they come and assess your situation and help guide you through it. Even if you have a room that's not acoustically right, like they also can help you with that. Like, you know, like if we thought our voices didn't sound right, or things are bouncing all over the walls or something like that. So anyway, we're used to things bouncing all off the walls.
That's
all
the
right.
way we run things here.
That's how we run things here. We thought that was normal. MidSouthAudio.com. Okay, this is a professional commercial. Stick with me, all right? MidSouthAudio.com, 856-6993. 856-6993. Kevin Short. Give him a call. Talk to him. Whatever you need. He's a great guy. He's a great guy to have a conversation with. The dude is just a wealth of information. Did I mention Sherry Yerkes is coming?
You did.
Okay. Eagle Fest. It is the largest gathering of eagle experts that's ever going to happen on the Delmarva Peninsula.
I'm going to wait and see what she has to say about it until I believe exactly what it's about.
Oh, when she gets here, she's very demanding. You'll see. Okay? When she arrives, you will know she's here because she's in charge.
So we need to roll out the red carpet.
I would roll out the red carpet. Okay? Fortunate she's probably not listening while she's driving because she pays attention to things. So, all right? Anyway, do you want to do the health tip now?
We can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What do you want to bet it's about stress?
I'm not going to bet anything. I'm not a betting man.
Because you know what? I got to thinking about them kayaks. They could be a stress reliever.
Yes.
Cheaper than therapy.
A lot cheaper than therapy.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's roll it. Here's Doc Hunt with this week's health tip.
Good morning, Jim and Brooks. This is Doc Hunt with Hunt for Health, and here's our health tip. We've been talking about worrying state of teens under stress, and we list some of the common causes of teen stress, and just a few of them to recap: the pressure of expectations from self and others, whether it's at school with teachers and coaches and parents, pressure due to grades and homework, strained relationships with classmates, the separation, divorce of parents, breakup of boyfriend, girlfriend, change to a new school, heated arguments between parents, and all other types of reasons. But let's talk about teenage stress and teen types. Before we understand the average teenager response to stress, it's important to classify teenagers into two categories: the strong-willed and others. There's teenagers falling into a strong-willed category are independent and responsible, while those falling in the others category do not have adequate emotional reserves to fight stress due to their lifestyle or due to their family circumstances. So how do teens respond to stress? Most teenagers respond to stressful events in their lives by doing something relaxing and positive, or by seeking friendship and support from others. And then they move ahead in life. Now, some examples of such positive approach activities are listening to music. We already talked about, for adults, getting into the Word of God, talking to some Christian friends that can help them, give them godly wisdom. We also know that they can watch TV, but you got to really be careful with all the TV programs that are on there. Keeping up with great relationships. Figuring out solutions to problems by drawing strength from family, friends, from people that they hang out with at church. This way, to deal with stress is very beneficial for adolescents who are strong-willed, independent, they're very, very strong-minded, and who take responsibility for themselves. But some teens, especially those who hail from broken families, are not able to cope with any kind of stressful event and become overburdened with emotional stress over a period of time. They may result in serious health problems such as anxiety, withdrawal symptoms, aggression, suicidal tendencies, physical illness, or even drug or alcohol abuse. Teens of the strong-willed type develop a relaxation response where others have a very difficult time, and they really need somebody to work and help them through these situations. This is Doc Hunt, your health tip for the day with Hunt for Health. God bless.
All right, thank you very much. That was Doc Hunt. Good tip. Stress is something. Everybody's got it. I don't care if you're a teenager, a little kid, a big kid, or an adult. You know what I want to talk about next?
What's that?
Wilson's Auction. Okay? We broadcast live there last Saturday. Had some people stop by. Thank you to all that. They had a phenomenal weekend. In other words, Saturday was their big sale. Then Sunday they had a preview for the Memorial Day sale. And Memorial Day was a celebration of 40 years at that location.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Dave Wilson started when he was 16 years old. You know, it's funny. He started when he was 16. I started when I was 16. You know, and it's not easy being in business. I mean, that's quite a testament to how well you run your business to survive that long and to have employees. And you saw it. It was like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
You know, so Wilson's Auction, they had a great sale on Monday. I bought a couple trailers. A lot of tags got sold, antiques, a little bit of everything. So I want to encourage you, if you've never been to Wilson's Auction, go. A friend of mine, I saw a friend of mine there. His wife went a couple weeks ago and got a basket, and now he was there Monday buying stuff. And I'm like, wow, you guys have went from not being into auctions to there. But they're having one today starting at 10 a.m. And if you go to their website, you can look at it. I see jewelry, I see furniture, I see glassware, I see coins, I see a little yard card. I'm sure they have everything. Oh, there's this really neat looking bicycle. It's two seats side by side, and it's one of them big tricycles type bicycles. It's really neat looking. Anyway, lawn mowers, just a little bit of everything. And we were there the other day and dropped off a whole 24-foot enclosed trailer full of stuff. But if you've never been to Wilson's Auction, go on out and check it out. It starts at 10 o'clock on Saturdays right there on Route 113 in Lincoln, and then it goes into the evening. I even see generators in this one here. Tires and wheels, just a little bit of everything. They also have an auto auction on Tuesday nights. So let's back up to today. Today, through the week, you could take things there and drop them off if you have something you want to sell, and then they sell it and you go pick your money up. Then you can also go and buy stuff. The nice thing about Wilson's is what you bid is what you pay. There's no buyer's penalty added to it or buyer's premium. But then on Tuesday night, there's also a car auction. So if you have a car you want to get rid of, you can literally take it there and you're done with it once it runs through. Or if you have a car, a need for a car, maybe you got somebody graduating from high school or college and you need a nice little car, Wilson's Auction is the place for that too. So they buy and sell cars on Tuesday night. Saturday is their normal auction. But say you got a house you want to sell or some commercial property. I mean, I bought numerous pieces of property from Wilson's Auction. So anyway, if you have business equipment you want to get rid of or business inventory, or you have a whole house full of stuff you want to sell, they can come and pick it up for you, or they can have the sale at your place, whichever way you want to go. So it's Wilson's Auction. Dave Wilson and his staff do a great job there, and the phone number is 422-3454, 422-3454. Another very interesting thing, people in Delaware are fascinated with buying and selling low-digit tags. Okay, like they sold a tag there that I was really trying to buy on Monday, which was T50. It's a trailer tag, number 50. I kind of would like to have it, and I stopped bidding, but it sold for $4,000. So, and the lady that bought it was like very happy, very happy.
It is absolutely amazing what tags go for.
Yeah, so if you want to know about tags, you can go to Wilson's Auctions website, and you go down to the bottom, and there's an area there that says Delaware tags, and it's kind of neat, Delaware tag prices, and you can click on that, and it's not tags that are for sale, it's the real deal. It tells you what tags sold for.
Gives you a more
realistic
idea.
Right. In other words, a realistic idea of what a tag. Like they sold tag number 6470 back in January for $5,700. Tag number C855 for $6,600. They sold race car. Do you know what race car spelled backwards is?
Race car.
Ooh, yep. They sold the tag race car for $435. Wow. Isn't that neat?
It is neat.
That is neat. So you can go there, and that is just very interesting to look at. They sold PC 470 for $3,200. That was a good deal. PC 470, $3,200. So anyway, Wilson's Auction, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web. Give them a call. They even do appraisals too. So if you have an employee and you want to know what they're worth, they can do an appraisal for you. All right, what's next, gentlemen? We've talked about Wilson's. Is that right?
Yes.
Sherry Yerkes is still coming. Is that right?
Yep.
Going to talk about Eagle Fest. I mentioned where we're going to be next Saturday. Man, I am excited about that. I love the auction there. Dave Wilson does that auction, as a matter of fact.
Does he really?
Yeah, he does. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Man, they have some really nice stuff there every year. A lot of, handmade things and some really neat picnic tables. They had one year where you couldn't see any of the screws. Like the whole lid was screwless. I don't know how they did it. It was all somehow fastened from underneath or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
It is. But they all get together and it's a community event, and it's called the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. And they do have a Facebook page there somewhere, so you can find it and learn all about it. And like I say, it does start with an all-you-can-eat breakfast at 7 o'clock, and we'll be there doing our show next week. Can I talk about this four-wheeler?
Sure.
Do we still have it?
We do.
Okay, now this thing here looks like it would be fast.
Yes, it is.
It's
fast.
a 2003 Honda Sport Trax 400EX. It looks
quick.
fast.
It's
nice
quick.
looking aluminum wheels. It looks very clean. So it's in good condition. I think it's like a 5-speed, and it's fast. So it's not for little kids. Is that right? It's for big kids. Big kids.
Big boys
kids at
toys.
heart.
Yep. So real nice out there. I forgot how much it is. 3,500, 3,800, something like that.
Sounds high to me.
Well, do you know the price? I don't even know it.
I was gonna see if you knew this price.
I don't know the price. I'm tired of waiting for it. So how much is it? And I think, you guys are all fumbling now. All right, folks, we're just going to make up a price, okay? I want to come up with some kind of special to sell that thing today. So, don't tell me the price. I'm going to make the special before I know the price. Is that all right?
That sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I'm guessing the price is $3,700 for this four-wheeler. But if anybody comes in today is what, Saturday? Oh, it's the last day of the month.
It is.
I need to move a lot of stuff today. In fact, I'm going to make sure you know this, everybody. Today, my mind is very open, okay? So if you have any type of a reasonable offer you want to make us on anything we sell, I'm reasonably open-minded today. But this four-wheeler, I don't even know the price yet. They're still looking. It must not even be in an ad. These guys are very prepared here, okay? They didn't even know I was going to talk about it. So I don't know how much the four-wheeler is. But if you buy the four-wheeler today, I'll give you a brand new 5x8 landscape trailer absolutely free for buying the four-wheeler.
Wow.
I don't know how much it is. I'm thinking it's $3,400, $3,500, but I don't know for sure. So for all I know, it could be, here she is. Now watch how the atmosphere in the room changes. She's going to take over.
We forgot the
Sherry
red
Yerkes
carpet.
has arrived. You're right. Yeah. Just fluff her ego a little bit. She'll be happy. All right. Well, anyway, I don't know how much the four-wheeler is. You're going to have to call Earl. He's out there in the showroom right now, 337-8228. If you're interested in the four-wheeler, you buy the four-wheeler today. I don't know how much it is. Whatever it is, 20-some-hundred, 30-some-hundred, and I'll give you a 5x8 landscape trailer. What is it? A 2014, has a ramp gate, a treated wood floor, white style wheels, brand spanking new. You get the trailer for free, $1, because I think by law we have to charge something.
Sell it because of the whole.
So you buy that trailer for $1, and we will give you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You buy the four-wheeler,
and you can buy, and then you can get the trailer for $1.
Okay, I got it now. Okay, it's not buy the trailer for $1 and you get the four-wheeler free. I really need to make sure this is straight. It's buy the four-wheeler.
Yes.
And during the next commercial break, we'll find out how much it is. How about that?
Absolutely.
Okay, buy the four-wheeler. Is it on the website somewhere, or is it buried deep in our non-searchable website?
It's buried.
Okay.
I'll go work on that now while you guys
Okay.
are talking.
We're selling a four-wheeler?
Yeah. All right. You buy the four-wheeler for however much it is, and you get the trailer for $1. 5x8 landscape trailer, 2014, for $1 if you buy the four-wheeler,
I'm gonna
okay?
have to call my wife when we get off the radio so I can see if I
It's
can
too
buy
fast
it.
for you. Oh, you meant for her.
Sure,
the
for her.
four-wheeler.
That's what we'll say.
Okay, man. She would have more fun on it than you would.
She probably would.
All right. You would be a nervous wreck driving that thing, Brandon. Trust me.
I've driven it plenty.
Are you ready
He'd
for
be
the
thinking,
price?
what could happen? Did you go find it?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to guess $3,250.
$29.97.
Are you positive it's not over $3,000?
Positive.
Well, now you're really getting down there. You take $29.97. What's this trailer worth? $600?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right. Are you positive it's not like 32 something?
Positive.
All right. Well, that's the deal, folks. This is a use news. How many we got?
We got one.
Okay, so that's going to be painful one time.
Yep,
Okay,
and you
so
gotta
the
be
trailer
out
you get
there.
for $1. Maybe the person won't want the trailer. Now Jason's got something to say off mic. What's say? Okay. Jason said we can sell it for $32.75. And do they still get the free trailer at that?
Sure.
Or the trailer for $1? All right, you got two choices, folks. $29.97, and you get the trailer for $1, or $32 what?
$32.75.
And you get the trailer for $1. We will let them choose. Is that right?
Sure.
Free country here.
If you want to leave it up to a lottery, we'll put a couple pieces of paper in a hat
And see which one.
There you go.
All right. So if you buy this four-wheeler today, you can have a trailer for $1. 5x8 landscaper. Okay, you guys got that?
We got it.
We've butchered that ad up pretty good, haven't we? All right. Now what's next here? What's so funny, everybody? You want to talk about this Eagle convention or not yet?
Not quite. We'll actually get to her very, very shortly.
I have a question for her.
Okay, fine.
Were you listening on the way here?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't think you listened while you drove.
I do listen when I.
Did somebody drive you here, or did you drive yourself?
No, my driver was not available today. So.
You're kidding me.
No, yeah.
I bet he's in trouble. He's probably still sleeping.
No, actually, he's working out, so he's
really
a really good guy. Yeah, he gets
Okay.
up like 5 something in the morning. Gets to work.
Splits wood.
Yeah.
Is he working or working out?
Working out, and then he goes to
Okay.
work usually. So.
No kidding.
Yes, crazy.
Well,
yes.
See how she said that? Usually. He usually goes to work.
Usually.
Sometimes he comes home and takes a nap. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to talk about the gathering of Eagles at Eagles Fest. I had no idea there were this many people that trained and bred Eagles. It's going to be interesting, okay?
Very interesting.
All right. So you're going to tell us all about it here in a
Yes,
little bit.
can't
Is that
wait.
right?
Yep.
I bet you can't wait. All right. So that was Sherry Yerkes for everybody that doesn't know who she is. And she has a very demanding, like when she comes in the room, you have to pay attention, okay? So, huh?
That's what my husband says too.
Well, I saw the Facebook postings. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you. She'll be on her phone looking. All right. What is next, guys? Anything else you want to
I think you have a
say?
spot for,
The four-wheeler deal
for
was a good deal. Do you know that?
Yes, it was.
That was better than the free T-shirts.
I would say so.
All right. Now what's next?
I think you need to talk about a certain insurance company.
No, I'm going to let them ride. I'm tired of talking about insurance because we're that time of year that our health care insurance is changing. You want to know some good news? Here's some good news. Our health care last year, for example, a year ago, whatever I paid for health care, I'm going to say I might have paid $1,300 a month for me and Denise. Okay? It went from that to like $2,400 a month. Okay? So it went up a little bit. All right?
Yeah, sure.
It went up a little bit. But that was the affordable health care thing. Okay?
That makes a lot of sense.
But well, here's where it makes sense, to be honest with you, because there's really a truth to it. It has made it so people that work and pay for health care make it affordable for other people that can't. Because there are good, honest people that have benefited from the fact that we are paying twice as much for health care.
Yeah.
Okay? And, you know, and if you're the one receiving that gift or that benefit, you're a happy camper. Think about it. If you couldn't used to be able to afford health care, and now there's all these government programs that make it so you can afford it, you're not concerned with the fact that somebody like Jim and Denise Weller had to pay another $1,000 a month.
No.
That's not on your mind. Or a whole mess of Americans had to also. That is not on your mind. What's on your mind is, I received a benefit. I'm not concerned, you know. And so the question comes up, should we be concerned that somebody else has to carry our load, or should we be excited about it? That's the big question. Because those that give have to set the boundaries for those that receive. And that's what we are. We're now boundaryless. Our country is boundaryless. That's the truth. There is no borders.
Yeah.
All right, remember that, folks. Those that give have to set the boundaries for those that receive. I'll be right back because I'm ranting now.
Local news first on Delaware 105.9.
Good morning. It is 7:59. I'm Walt Marcus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom. Patchy morning fog in some locations. Humid times of clouds and sun today. Look for a high about 84. Currently, it's 68 in Milford. Wacomico County emergency personnel were called to the Muddy Hole Road and Trinity Church Road area, Tyaskin, yesterday because of a person having a heat-related experience in the marsh area. That person needed hospitalization, and they actually had to call a Trooper 6 helicopter in to hoist the person out of the marsh area and then take them to an area hospital. The last check, the person is being evaluated and treated at Menzel Regional Medical Center in Salisbury. From the first town in the first state, WXTE Lewis. Good morning, it's 8 o'clock.
Delaware 105.9 with you everywhere by streaming us on your smartphone or tablet.
Just west of Dallas, and CBS's Don Dehler.
Looking at the sky right now, and there are lots of flashes of lightning all over the horizon in every direction. We can hear thunder. And if you look at the radar return, looks like somebody melted a bunch of crayons on there with all the bright, vibrant colors. There are storms all around Dallas, which is bracing for another series of heavy downpours of rain as well as possible flooding.
National weathercaster Steve Corfiti.
We're not looking for major flooding today. However, there will be pockets of heavy rain once again over parts of eastern Texas, up through the lower Mississippi Valley, into the parts of the Ohio Valley in the northeast.
A church is the meeting spot in Wimberley, Texas. A couple thousand volunteers have come through, and more are expected this weekend to help find the missing from this week's flooding. Following the storms, there have been 24 deaths in Texas, 4 in Oklahoma. What might prior misconduct mean in Dennis Hastert's past? Former House Speaker, indicted this week after allegedly making secret payments to someone. Here's CBS's Jeff Pegues.
Law enforcement sources tell CBS News that the misconduct that was mentioned in those court documents refers to sexual misconduct dating back more than 30 years. You may know that from 1965 to 1981, Dennis Hastert was a teacher and wrestling coach at a school in Yorkville, Illinois.
Overseas, a strong quake, magnitude 7.8. It rumbled offshore in Japan. Officials say buildings shook in Tokyo. CBS's Lucy Kraft is there.
Law enforcement sources tell
I was in the middle of a workout, and the building started swaying quite a bit. This is common in buildings that are new, like this one is. They're cushions, so they sway quite a bit on their mooring.
There are no reports of damage or injury. There's no threat from a tsunami. A bribery scandal broke this week. 14 arrests of FIFA execs and corporate leaders. The day after winning a 5th term now as head of soccer's governing body, well, he's met with reporters in Zurich.
FIFA President Sepp Blatter played down the importance of the corruption scandal. He says it has no impact on him as president and that the storm has not yet reached hurricane strength. Blatter insists he's the man to solve the problems. He says he's had no contact with U.S. or Swiss authorities. Asked if he's worried about being arrested, Blatter batted that one away.
Arrested for what?
Blatter says he's confident FIFA's commercial sponsors will stay on board. Larry Miller, CBS News, London.
There's a swap that's set for this morning in Miami. You can trade in a gun, get a bike. We have them for adults and kids, and later today, says Miami police officer Kenya Fallett.
We're going to have a community bike ride with members of the Miami Police Department throughout parts of the city of Miami.
This is CBS News.
Geico RV presents Reflections from the Road.
After a few hours riding in my RV, I get in the zone. It's just me, the road, and the savings I get with Geico RV insurance. There's no more worries, no more 9-to-5 hustle. It's like I'm a caged animal, set free. What's that? Is it a grizzly bear? No, it's just me switching to Geico RV insurance. Saving money, wild and free.
Geico, for your RV, trailer, or camper. See how much you could save.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a $1 million bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts. Don't miss this limited time offer. We're going to let 1 million people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts, and also receive free shipping when you call right now. Call 800-393-6272. That's 800-393-6272.
Join me, the Rehoboth Foodie, at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center on Thursday, June 11th for the 2nd annual Top Chef of the Culinary Coast competition to benefit Meals on Wheels Lewis Rehoboth. 15 of the area's best chefs will compete for your vote while you feast on their culinary creations, locally distilled beer and spirits, ice cream, and desserts. Get your tickets online at visitsoutherndelaware.com/topchef or at the Meals on Wheels office in Lewis.
Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:04. 3 people face charges in connection with a Wacomico County burglary in which stolen items showed up at local pawn shops. The Sheriff's Department arrested 25-year-old Clayton Carlton of Pocomoke, 21-year-old Abigail Finch of Annapolis, and 24-year-old Kevin Melson Jr. of Stockton. They were all linked to the burglary in Pittsville, in which household electronics and a stash of coins were taken. New highways and national park signs have been unveiled in Dover. The signs for the First State National Historic Park at the Old State House on the Green were unveiled Friday morning. Senator Tom Carper was there and explains how the signs will help visitors.
These signs will help them find this park here at the Green, find the Dover and find the Green in Dover. And with the signs here, they'll find out why is this significant. Why is it important that we know about the Golden Fleece Tavern? That 25 guys, 225 some years ago, gathered there for 3 days and nights, debated the Constitution.
Garber adds, when foreigners visit the U.S., their favorite place to visit is national parks, and because of that, it will add to the tourism industry in Delaware. He also says that the open opportunities there for venues like local museums to help draw more visitors. Taking a look at sports, well, it was a truck race last night at Dover Downs, and there for a while it was curious as to whether anybody would win the race, the Lucas Oil 200. Seems there were a lot of crashes. Matter of fact, once things calmed down, there were only 9 of the 32 cars that started the race were in that final lap. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, and the winner was Tyler Reddick. He took the checkered flag. Reddick passed Eric Jones in turn number 3 with 7 laps remaining, opened up a second lead at the conclusion of the race. Now, today it's the Xfinity race. Tomorrow is the Sprint Cup race. Of course, both of those races drawing a lot of folks to Dover Downs. If you're going to the race, there's lots to do in Dover. If you're not going to the race, you might want to avoid that area because it is quite busy. I mean, I even saw they were paying people were paying to park in the Home Depot parking lot. What? All right, so elsewhere in sports, Colorado over Philadelphia 4-1, Cincinnati 5, Washington 2, and in National Hockey League action, we have a winner. In the Eastern Conference, it is Tampa Bay over the New York Rangers, 2-0. They win game number 7. Taking a look at the forecast, as we mentioned, patchy fog in some areas, otherwise humid. Clouds, sunshine today, 84. Partly cloudy, humid tonight, down to 66. Tomorrow, sunshine, then increasing clouds and humid, 85. Hopefully, we will get the race in tomorrow without any problems. And then mostly cloudy, a couple of showers, maybe a thunderstorm on Monday, 82. Looking across the area right now, see what kind of temperatures we have. We are currently at 69 in Milford, also 69 in Georgetown, and 68 in Lewis. I'm Walt Marcus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom. Now back to Weller Does Delmarva on Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
All right, everybody. Hey, I want to talk about these 2 items. Good morning. You're listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. We're live. We're sitting in my office. You can actually watch us at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. I forgot to tell you that, didn't I? That's okay. She's ready. She cleaned her glasses. All right. I got this little fan, and I was just thinking about these. We had a booth somewhere one time, and we sold a lot of these. It's a little 12-volt fan. So if you have a car that your air conditioner's not working, you can go to Wall Service Center, okay? But if you have a car and you need a fan, this is really neat. Or maybe you have a truck or a piece of equipment. If you have a 12-volt battery, I mean, it has a cigarette lighter plug right on it, or you could wire it directly, but it has a little clip, and you could just clip it on the dash or something like that, and it's an oscillating clip-on fan. and it's $12.50. So I just wanted to mention that. And another neat thing we have that plugs into a cigarette lighter is an air compressor. So if you have a pool and you're getting ready to pump up all those inflatables and stuff like that, this thing here has 250 psi. It operates on 12 volts. It has an air hose already attached to it and everything with a little clip-on chuck. $15. So if you need one of those, and you can use it for pumping up a tire or something like that on your lawnmower, your four-wheeler, or whatever. But you can also use it to pump up inflatables, okay? Now I want to hit insurance. I got off on that, and I appreciate the fact that we can buy insurance, and I appreciate the fact that we can work extra hard to purchase insurance. And I know there are people that absolutely have benefited from the Affordable Care Act, but they do need to realize where that came from. That's all I'm saying. So what are you shaking your head for, Ken, over there? You know, I'm not kidding. I mean, it has benefited some people. You're laughing like it hasn't. The Affordable Care Act has benefited some people. The only thing is they need to understand where it came from.
Yeah, and I don't think they do, because I think people.
I mean, it didn't come from the government. I mean, it.
I think people think the government's just giving out stuff. And
No,
it's not.
I mean,
Taking
you
it
just
from other
need to
people.
look to your neighbor to the right or your neighbor to the left that you know works extra hard and pays for their health care. You receive that benefit on behalf of them.
They're spreading the wealth.
Spreading the wealth. Right. They're spreading the wealth. Sherry, do you understand the Affordable Care Act?
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay. And have you experienced it where, like, you've benefited from it, or are you one of the ones feeding the benefactors?
No, we're feeding. It's a buffet. It's a smorgasbord.
That's a good way to look
we're
at it, isn't
definitely
it?
feeding. Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Did you have like a big price increase?
Oh, huge. Yeah.
What would you call huge?
I would say like my husband is getting a plan, the same plan from 3 years ago, I think. It's $300 more a month than what he originally had, like a month.
A month, 75 bucks a week.
Yeah.
Almost $2 an hour.
More for his plan.
Right. And does he have more insurance than he
No,
used to
actually,
have?
with less insurance, higher deductibles, higher out of pocket.
So, in all honesty, how do you view that?
Not too well.
I mean, does that make you proud of the political arena that designed that for you?
Oh man, we're getting political discussions. No, actually, no.
I mean, well, I'm just asking. In other words, like I'm burned up because for Wellers, it cost this company $30,000 more in premiums last year than it did the year before. So it cost my company $600 a week.
So how many small businesses has that hurt where the doors had to close where they couldn't do that?
Or couldn't give raises.
Yeah.
Or couldn't buy some new piece of equipment. Or something. In other
so
words,
businesses won't be thriving, but everybody will have.
And you know what the opposite of thriving is? Dying.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and that's going to lead right into my insurance agent. I deal with Bill Strickland, L&W Insurance Agency up in Dover. Good people. They have done their best to walk me through it. They didn't set any of the premiums, but they have really helped us understand it and figure out a way to navigate through it and realize it is what it is. And, you know, we can only thank the political climate for it. The people that needed it, you know, are tickled to death. They're jumping up and down and kicking their heels like leprechauns, you know. But I'm just saying it has come at a detrimental cost to America. You know, I mean, it has been one of the most devastating things I think our political climate has ever done to the American people. And I think they're realizing it wasn't the fairy dust and the fairy tale that they thought it was going to be. So I even know people that are receiving the insurance that thought it was going to be absolutely free, and they're mad about that. You know, it's just funny. But if you need an insurance agent, they had nothing to do with the Affordable Care Act, but they helped Wellers navigate through it. And what I like about L&W Insurance Agency is when we have a problem, whether it's a auto insurance or health insurance or whatever, we can deal with L&W, and L&W will navigate the waters for us between us and the insurance company, whether we have a claim, whether we have questions, whether we want to do something different in our plan or adjust something or add something or take something off or want to start selling kayaks. Are we insured? Are we not insured? We're insured to sell kayaks. We're just not insured to let anybody get in one of them on water. Okay, so we're good up to that point, so that's why you can't test drive them. But anyway, L&W really looks out for Wellers, and they do a great job, and I like dealing with them, in other words. And each and every one of my employees is interfaced with them, because if you have your health care here at Wellers and you need something, you don't have to call Highmark or Blue Cross or Blue Shield. You can talk to people at L&W. They have people on staff that help their customers with health care questions, and I like that, or problems, or claims, or we have our flex spending plan through them too. We also like that. So if you need insurance, whether you like buying it or hate buying it, if you need a good insurance agent, they make it a lot more receivable, acceptable. I can accept it a lot better when I know I've got a team like L&W behind me. There's 40-some people work there. I was amazed to find that out. So I only deal with one or two of them, but there's like this whole mini army behind there. So it's L&W Insurance Agency, auto insurance, health insurance, homeowners insurance, liability insurance, commercial, workman's comp, everything. They actually even come down here when I'm getting like an insurance audit, and they'll sit in on that and help me through that process and help the insurance company understand it. I like the service, because that's what they're giving me, is service beyond the sale, and I like that. So it's 856-7828, 856-7828. Give them a call. If you have insurance and you want to get a second opinion, you want to get a quote, you want to have them review what you have and make sure you're adequately insured. So many people buy insurance online, so it's like a faceless transaction, and they don't really know what they got other than they think they got a good deal till they need it. So 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. Sherry Yerkes, are you ready?
I'm ready.
What we want to know is how many brands of Eagles are going to be represented at Eagle Fest. Enlighten us, young lady.
Well, Eagle Fest is going to be a huge event. If you haven't heard about it, I don't know if you've been on social media or not. It's all over the place. We're going to have, everything is free.
Okay. So what's the cost to park?
Free. Everything is free.
Okay, now I'm immediately skeptical. Because you're saying everything is free.
Everything is free. We have 2,500 meals that we're going to give out for the first 2,500 people that come. They're getting a warm meal for the first 2,500 people. So food is
kidding, for real?
Food, yes. We're gonna have.
You got to be charging for the napkins or the utensils or something.
No, ketchup is free. Napkins are free. Yes.
Okay, so first 2,500 people eat free.
Free, yes.
Okay.
And we're gonna have inflatables, carnival rides.
There's where the cost comes in.
Nope. Free. Carnival games for free. Prizes for free. Door prizes for free all day. And we have 2 stages. We have an entertainment stage with bands throughout
So this
the
has
whole
nothing
day.
to do with Eagles.
Has nothing to do with Eagles. Just people. Just community.
Brooks was all excited.
I thought the
Sorry,
Philadelphia
Brooks.
Eagles were coming. You know?
Okay.
It has to do with community and bringing businesses together and community together and just having a fun, free family day.
Was it July?
July 18th, Saturday,
It's a Saturday.
July 18th. Yes,
Starts
praying
in
for
the afternoon?
wonderful weather.
Okay.
Starts at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
It goes till 9, and it ends with a pyro musical fireworks display.
Help me understand that.
So,
I know what fireworks are.
So fireworks, pyro musical. I know
This is where the money's coming in.
Yeah, this is no, it's free. Again, free.
Almost
free for
got you
all.
there.
You almost got me. It's not free for us, but it's
Okay.
free for everybody who's
Okay.
coming.
All right.
And it's if you've been to Disney World, you know they do the music display. The fireworks go to the music. Same thing.
No kidding.
Yes. So the fireworks will go to the music. And what's really cool is 220 is our youth program.
Okay.
Matt Windsor heads that up.
Right.
They are picking the music.
Really?
Yeah. So 220 is picking the youth kids are picking the music that the pyro
That'd be neat,
musical
won't it?
show is going to go to. Yeah. Yeah. So they got to be a part of it. So that's
What is
kinda
it called
cool.
again? A pyro? music?
Pyro musical.
I got to believe this
Firework
is the first.
display.
This has got to be the first pyro musical firework display, probably in Milton, Delaware, ever.
I would probably.
Maybe Delaware ever.
Yes, I would think so.
And I believe the company they picked to do this does stuff all over the world.
All over the world.
Not
I mean, it's
just
a professional
the United
company.
States.
Yeah,
I mean, all
we're
over
not,
the world.
Yeah, we're not having Eagle staffers do it. It's a
It's not Pastor
professional
Bob out there.
company. Yeah,
Okay.
licensed company, insured
Okay.
company coming in.
Okay.
And yeah, we had to go through a lot of hoops, permits, and all that stuff, but it's all done and set. And
No kidding.
yeah, we're pretty excited. Pretty
So
excited.
this
about
is
the
like
day.
a family-friendly
Yes, yes. And we have
Leave your money at home.
Leave your money at home. We will have vendors.
Okay,
so it's only for the first 2,500 people, and we're expecting a a lot more than 2,500.
Okay, so after that, if you
After
want
that,
food, it will be available.
It will be available. We have
Okay.
some vendors that are going to be there. Nothing better. Mini Donuts is going to be there.
Really?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Those
I've
people
heard
that
of
love
them.
Chick-fil-A. Have you heard of them?
Okay, is the cow going to be there?
I'm not sure if they're bringing the cow or not. I'm not sure yet.
The
We'll
cow
have
needs
to
to
ask
be in
for the
that
cow.
pyrotechnic display.
We'll have the cow dancing.
There goes
on
the
stage,
cow.
Yeah.
He's
Snow,
jumping over the moon.
Snow-Yo is going to be there.
Okay.
Kona Ice. There's a variety of.
So all these people will be there, and then if you want some of what they have, you're allowed to buy it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we've given them a very low cost to be there, so we've asked them
To have
pass-
family-friendly prices.
Yes, family-friendly prices.
Okay.
So, because we want this to be as low cost to anybody. So really, that's the
But
only.
there can be no cost. I mean,
There
you
can be
literally
no
can
cost.
come and ride rides and play games and win prizes
Yep.
and watch the pyrotechnic firework display and not spend a
all
dime.
for free. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
music, we have bands all day, and they're a variety of bands. We
No
have
kidding.
country, we have
Like 2
rock,
or 3 of them?
we have rap, we have we have 6 bands.
6 bands.
6 bands, and there's a variety
They're all
for
going to be up there
everybody.
on the stage?
In the pavilion. Mhm.
In the pavilion? No
Yeah, in the
kidding.
pavilion, and we have another stage
Okay.
that Amy Brown and I are running all day long, and it has going to have activities, watermelon eating contest,
No
dancing. We're going to have a flash mob
Another contest.
that day. Yeah,
Really?
all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be. I forgot, we have famous people coming.
Really?
We have Anna and Elsa are going to be there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta take my kids.
See, I mean, just for
I'm
Anna
sitting
and
here
Elsa.
thinking,
Who's
I have no
Anna and
idea who
Elsa?
you're talking about. Have they bought a kayak from us? Okay. Tell me who Anna and Elsa are.
From Disney World. They're
Oh,
traveling
okay.
all the way from Disney, from Orlando,
Are you serious or
Florida.
are you kidding?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
But we will have
okay,
them
there's
there.
an Anna and an Elsa.
Yes.
The Sussex County one.
Yes, Sussex County one.
Okay.
And
Frozen.
from Frozen.
Oh.
From Frozen, and we're
Okay.
going to sing along and do all sorts of stuff. together.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Did you see how excited Brooks gets?
Well, I just know how much I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old,
I was
and
gonna
they're,
say,
and
yeah.
they're both very big on Frozen, and I just so happen to possibly be on vacation that week. So
Are you going to be there?
So I might, be able to go, and yeah, I'm definitely going. There.
And you've got the, you could enter the, whatever the contest is.
The
I forgot it
watermelon-
already.
There's watermelon eating contest.
Watermelon eating
I
contest.
bet you I could win that one.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I could eat me some watermelon.
I'll tell you what, if you win that, what should I give you? What would really inspire you?
Some socks. No.
I was
Oh, I'm
thinking
getting a
money.
phone call already. Who is this? Anybody know this number?
They're calling to tell you who Anna and Elsa are.
That's what they're probably doing. All right. Well, anyway, okay. This sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to believe that this cost a couple bucks.
Quite a few bucks.
Okay.
But we've had tons of help from the community, different businesses.
Okay.
Businesses like Renee Dillon Salon in Dover.
really?
Yes.
That's a wonderful place.
Oh, it is. It's close to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't been there before, you should check it out. They specialize in color.
Okay.
Fabulous ladies that work there. They're right on North DuPont Highway. And,
Tell me what specializing in color means.
specialize in color. That's what their key to fame. That's what everybody
really?
knows them for is their hair color.
No kidding.
Yeah, they can do
So,
the cool streaks.
I could get.
You could get your hair color there, Jim. Yeah.
I was
Really?
going to
Yeah.
say it's probably
There would
not
be a
something
search.
you'll use.
First, there'd be a search and rescue mission to find the
Find
hair.
the hair.
Okay, so in other words, but a person like Brooks, we could send Brooks up there
Yes, you could definitely send Brooks up there.
I was
for the
thinking-
day.
Yes.
I was thinking like
Right.
lime green and.
Let's say we
They
sent.
could do anything you want.
Let's
yeah.
say we sent Brooks's wife up there for the day.
Oh,
Let's
she
say
would be
Brooks
pampered,
wins
yes.
the watermelon eating contest, and we'll send your wife up there for the day.
See,
What
Jim
could she
said
get
he
done?
said-
What could she get done?
Oh, she could be pampered. It's a spa as well.
Oh, I do
as-
need to say that. Right, this is not the prize for winning the
Okay, all right.
watermelon. No, I thought
Hey,
you were trying to
Jim.
make that clear. In other words, that it's not the prize for the watermelon eating contest. I'm saying maybe Jim Weller will do this for Brooks's wife if he wins the eating contest.
I hope she's not listening because she's really
Jessica,
gonna push.
here's the deal. She can get her hair colored.
Hair colored, nails. She can have a whole day of pampering.
Well, let's name a few of them. Her nails.
Her nails, her makeup.
How about her toenails?
Toenails.
Toenails,
Yes,
fingernails.
Yes.
Okay, get her hair colored.
Hair color. She can have her whole makeup done. They would teach her the best way to do her makeup.
Okay.
They have professionals there that teach you that. And,
Okay.
And do that for you. A spa. They have like everything that a spa would have.
Really?
To pamper you. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We're going to do that for you, Brooks. Here's the deal for Brooks Ritter.
If Brooks wins.
If Brooks Ritter,
no pressure.
what's your name again? Brooks Ritter. I'm getting nervous because I'm getting ready to possibly spend money. If Brooks Ritter comes to this event and wins, what is it again? A watermelon eating contest. I will send his wife to, what was the name of it again?
Renee DeLynn Salon.
Renee DeLynn Salon.
Right up from Dover Mall.
Right up from Dover Mall. And we'll give her a $50 shopping spree at the mall. And we'll give her, what is it called when you get your toenails done?
A pedicure.
A pedicure. What's the fingernails?
Manicure.
All right. She can get her hair done.
Okay.
And what else?
And you want to have her do like the makeup and everything?
The makeup.
Yeah.
Now, I'm drawing the line there.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell her about it. She'll be pushing
So the
me
pressure is on Brooks Ritter to win the watermelon eating contest at Eagle Fest.
I'm sure she was going to be buying some watermelons and be like, practice time. Let's go.
What time is this contest?
We haven't scheduled it yet. It's probably going to be after dinner, like 7 o'clock. Is what I'm
I'm
thinking.
going to give you the same offer, Brandon.
Okay.
And I'm going to give the same offer to Jason if he happens to want to do it, okay? So, Jason, Brooks, or Brandon, who work for Wellers.
Okay.
That's the deal. If you guys win it, and any one of you, well, if you got to enter it, I guess.
Yes, you have to enter
Okay,
it
you
that
enter
day.
it.
There'll be a registration table, and you can enter throughout the whole day. And we're going
Right.
to do different age levels.
Okay.
We're going to do
So
kids
if you enter
level,
it-
adult level. Yeah.
And if you win it,
Now, can I enter the kids level?
No.
no, Brooks. No.
I think the one little slice, he'd be like,
Right.
If anybody
Go on.
else wants to make the same deal that Jim's doing for someone else who's winning, you can call Renee DeLynn Salon at 736-6070, and you can make those arrangements for your wife or your friend if they win.
That's a
too.
good offer.
Yeah.
That's a good offer,
I'll start
okay?
conditioning tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm going to
practice
Walmart when I leave here. I'm
watermelon.
buying 3 or 4 watermelons
There
and
you
start
go.
practicing.
All right, so that's one of the sponsors, right?
That is one of the
Okay,
sponsors.
so
Yeah, just one.
is there any? I know you've had a really good outpouring of sponsors because is there any room to be a sponsor
There
left?
is, and the time is running short to be on the T-shirt.
Okay.
And the T-shirt's getting full, which is
Okay.
awesome. But this week will be your last week because we have to order our
It's
T-shirts.
going to be kind of a collector's item, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's the first time we've ever done anything
Yes,
this big.
it's our first one and
Yeah.
of many.
Right.
And so this week is the last week to get in as a sponsor if you want to be on the T-shirt.
684-3149.
684-3149. Ask for Sherry.
Sherry.
Mhm.
S-H.
C-H-E-R-I.
I knew that. All right. Anything else? I mean,
There's
what-
so
is
much.
there a Facebook
I
page
can tell you
they
how
would
much
like
time
or
you
no?
got. Yes, we do have a Facebook page. It's Eagle Fest DE because there is another Eagle Fest and it's about
out of
eagles,
town.
is what you were talking about. So
I
this
got
is-
the wrong one looked up.
That's what you did. It's
Okay.
Eagle Fest DE.
Okay.
And, go like our page and follow us along, and we're giving little blurbs about what's happening.
But if
and-
not, bring your kids, bring your grandkids,
Yes,
bring your
yes.
neighbors' kids. It's going to be a family-friendly day. You don't have to be a member of Eagles Nest. You don't
No,
even have to
no.
live in Milton, do you?
No, you don't have to live in Milton. It's
Okay.
if you can hear this, you're invited.
You're invited.
And
So-
what time did the festivities start?
3 o'clock.
6 a.m. 3 o'clock.
3 to 9. Yeah, 3 to 9.
Look, Brooks is putting it all in his calendar now. Aren't you glad your wife didn't hear that offer?
Absolutely.
So that's for Brooks, Brandon, or Jason. Did I miss anybody that works here that has a spouse? I don't want to exclude anybody. I got them all, right?
I think that's it.
Everybody got
I'm
quiet.
sure.
didn't
I'm
they?
sure. I'm sure. As soon as Jenny finds out about this, she'll make sure that Jessica finds out. So I don't think I'm going to be able to hide it from her.
Really? All right. Let me review that offer. If they win the watermelon eating contest, any one of those 3 guys.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the place.
Renee DeLynn Salon.
All right, next to the mall.
Right
Near the
just
mall.
past the mall. Mhm.
All right, so first of all, they get a $50 shopping spree at the mall from me.
Okay.
This is all from me. This is nothing to do with Eagles
Yeah,
Nest.
this is Dover
And then they
Mall.
get
Mhm.
what? They get their toes,
Their pedicure.
their toes, their nose,
manicure.
their fingers, their toes, and their fingers. Manicure, pedicure.
Manicure, pedicure, and
Okay.
hair.
Hair.
And
Dyed or colored or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Clipped,
yes.
snipped.
Done. All
Done.
Done. Did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
And makeup.
And makeup.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
That's unless you want to add a massage or something.
How about a massage for the winner?
Hey, I've got you guys massages, all right? Yeah. All right.
Push for
Anything
dinner.
else I should give away today? Is there anything else you want to say? I think our 5 minutes are almost up.
Yes, I think that's good. But if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate. Give me a call.
Okay, and your name again?
Sherry Yerkes.
All right, and Eagle Fest something on Facebook?
Eagle Fest DE.
Okay, would that represent denominational?
Delaware.
Oh, okay.
That's Delaware.
All right, is that it?
That is it.
Okay,
Wonderful.
and you can come to church tomorrow morning. Will you be
9:30.
there?
I will be there.
And you can talk to
always.
Sherry in person. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes, I'd love to meet you.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
I'll introduce myself tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Are we out of time already? We're going to take another commercial break? Holy mackerel. Anyway, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We're having a good time here. You can watch us at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. If you want to watch the show later or listen to it later, you could do that. Gosh, I'm a little behind now, right?
Just a little bit.
Are you guys going to enter that contest?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Is Jason? Jason is. Wow, I had no idea. All right, we'll be right back, everybody, with Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned.
For your next
Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:30. Delaware State Police are investigating a serious motor vehicle accident that happened late last evening west of Middletown. Police say 40-year-old Licanio Romero of Warwick, Maryland, was driving a pickup truck eastbound on Churchtown Road west of Summit Bridge Road. Romero lost control of his pickup truck, struck a telephone pole, and hit a tree. He initially ran from the scene, but was located a short time later hiding in a stable. 3 passengers were taken to Christiana Medical Center. 2 were treated for non-life-threatening injuries and released. A 27-year-old passenger was ejected through the rear window of the pickup and was admitted in critical condition. Romero was charged with first-degree vehicular assault, 2 counts of second-degree vehicular assault, driving under the influence, driving without a license, and was committed to the Young Correctional Center on $10,000 cash bail. It's 8:31.
Dallas Metroplex. That could mean more weather issues. In Grand Prairie nearby, CBS's Don Daler.
Well, the air is heavy with moisture, with humidity, but also there is that kind of steel smell to the air that you get before a thunderstorm. Very distinctive smell. The wind has completely stopped.
For a short time this morning, incoming air traffic was stopped at DFW Airport, and that's because of weather problems. Still no sign of several people missing in Central Texas and flooded out Hayes County. Emergency Manager Carly Smith.
We are urging landowners along the Blanco River, farmers, ranchers, any of our volunteers that are down there to assist in searching the debris on their property and the property that they're on.
A disaster declaration for Hayes County and a couple others has been signed by the president. That means federal assistance could be on the way. CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
Take Delaware 105.9 with you everywhere by streaming us on your smartphone or tablet. Download the Delaware 105.9 Listen Live app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today. Live streaming brought to you in part by Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, where they sell utility trailers new and used, as well as sheds, carports, gazebos, dog kennels, and swing sets. Give them a call at 302-337-8228 or on the web at wellers.com. On air, on demand, and on your device. Delaware 105.9.
Now boarding all passengers. All roads for Flight 718.
Come on, babe. That's us.
Sorry, sweetie. You're gonna have to go without me.
What? Why?
I can't move from this outlet. My phone has less than 5% battery, and I'm not spending 4 hours on a plane without anything to do.
But we've been planning this trip for months.
Well then, you should have planned on not draining my battery. Not to mention my data plan when you were streaming your music all morning.
This is unbelievable. If you don't get on this plane right now, we're finished.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
No, I meant okay, fine, we're finished.
What? I can't believe you. Now what are you doing?
Calling Brad. He knows exactly how to treat a lady. And my data plan.
What the?
There's a better way to get the music, talk, and information you love from the radio, right on your smartphone. It's called Next Radio. It doesn't drain your battery or your data plan, and it gives you the interaction and choice you'd expect in the digital world. Learn more now at nextradioapp.com.
When I get my hair cut at Supercuts, they pay attention to every detail. The cut,
The lines, the finish, so I feel ready to go do whatever, like golf week, going to work, a Caribbean vacation, jet skiing, and kickboxing class. And a few weeks later, when I'm not feeling ready, I just stop back in. Welcome to Supercuts. And I'm ready to go again.
Get the attention to detail and sharp, clean finish that'll get you ready to go. Find a Supercuts near you at supercuts.com.
Put the sofa cushions down and don't even think about taking a hammer to that piggy bank. Quit looking for cash in all the wrong places. Look to Sussex County Federal Credit Union and get your cash back when you finance a new auto loan with rates as low as 2.5% APR. You get cash back when you finance a new personal loan with a low rate and affordable monthly payments. You don't have to clean out your purse or look through those old suit jacket pockets to get some cash back. Simply visit SussexCFCU.com and you'll find all the cash you need, whether you're consolidating debt, buying a new car, or need a loan to pay your taxes. Get cash back when you finance at Sussex County FCU. Visit SussexCFCU.com anytime, day or night, and you can apply right online. That's SussexCFCU.com. I'm running out of time. Annual percentage rate may vary based on credit rate, subject to change, membership eligibility required, terms and conditions apply. Visit SussexCFCU.com for offer details. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
How was your day? What did you do in school? I'm Frederica Jenner, president of the Delaware State Education Association, and these two simple questions can encourage learning in your home. Showing interest and asking about the school day can help motivate your children and keep them excited about learning. So stay involved, stay curious, and ask your child specific questions. Student success involves the whole family. Be sure to take the opportunity during daily conversations to talk with your children about what they're learning. Help them set academic goals and discuss a plan of action to meet those goals, whether it's improving on weekly spelling tests or allowing enough time to eat breakfast every day before school. Every small step taken helps build momentum to academic success. Working together, parents and teachers in Delaware can make this a great school year for every student.
A message from the Delaware State Education Association.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, everybody, we are back. Boy, what a morning we've had. We really realized something. We have a lot of fun here. In other words, this is too much fun to be radio. But anyway, I want to let you know that you are listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are open. We're at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Phones are open, 337-8228. We've had a lot of people call. I don't know if many people have stopped in. I know some have. And we don't normally open this early on Saturday, but we open when we do the show here. So if you've never been to Weller's, I invite you to stop in and say hi and check the place out and look around and say, my goodness, how did they get this much in one little building? Okay? So, I did want to mention another one of our advertisers, if I could. All of our advertisers, they technically purchase 1-minute commercials, just so you know. In other words, but I really like them all. They're my friends, and I really like to brag on them. So I did get a little off track there when I was talking about insurance, and I apologize for that. But I really do like L&W Insurance Agency. They have been my insurance agent for 20-plus years, and they're just great people to deal with. And I'm just simply saying, whether you own a business or whether you're an individual or whatever, if you need insurance, want to talk insurance, healthcare, life insurance, auto, home, commercial, or whatever, they are very good people to deal with. So 856, I forgot the number. Who knows it? You guys don't even have it memorized. 856-7828. 856-7828. Now, I want to talk about our website guy, okay? Brooks is beyond excited about our new website, and I have to be honest with you, every week, you know, you're getting information from Jonathan, and you're looking at it, and we're talking about it, and he's steady working on it, and I'm getting more excited. And I view it like this. We originally contacted the creative anchor, Jonathan Hazelwood, in reference to, our original contact was, we have a website, we would like to take what we have, redesign it a little bit, tweak it a little bit, and so on. Jonathan comes along and says, hey, listen, you've got a great website. It served you well. And he said, but let's kind of redo it from the inside out. Instead of just putting siding on the website you have, let's take this thing and let's completely rebuild it. And I feel like we're having a new building built, if I had to describe it. So he is building us a new website. I don't know how many hours, at least 100 hours anyway, and could be hundreds of hours for all I know. But he's building us a new website, and there's so many features it's going to have. Something that we're going to be able to do that we never were able to do before is, I forgot the words, and I might say it wrong, but where people can buy stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's going to be e-commerce type.
E-commerce store. So in my mind, layman's terms, it means I could wake up in the morning and have sold something.
That's correct.
Okay? That's what I understand. I could be at church on Sunday, and by Monday morning, I've sold something.
That's right.
Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying is it's going to have an e-commerce store, and we're very excited about that because we sell a lot of stuff. We're selling stuff on eBay. We just sold some stuff on Amazon. And, we sell, half the people that we sell something to are at least 100 miles or further from us. So we do sell a lot of stuff to people that travel here, or we ship it to them and so on. So we're going to have an e-commerce store so people can literally go to our website, click on something, it'll calculate the shipping, you can pay us, and when we get here in the morning, we're going to get to work on shipping it, okay? That's something we're excited about, searching for things. I may say we have a thing called a holdie pole, and you go to our website now, and you can't figure out exactly where holdie poles are. This one here, you'll be able to punch in the word holdie poles, or the part number, or the price, or anything, and it will take you to it. It's going to be very interesting. If I say it's $15, oh, I don't know. Does it do that, Brooks? If you punch in $15, will it bring up everything that's $15?
I'm sure it would.
Okay. So anyway, or you could put the words holdie pole in.
That's correct.
Or you could say Brooks said it.
I don't know about
It'll
that.
be a picture of Brooks with a microphone. But anyway, Jonathan come in and he basically said, guys, look, it's 2015. We're not getting any younger, we're not getting any prettier, but let's at least have a nice website. That's what we're doing. And I'm excited, and I'm the guy spending the money, and I'm excited, So he does a great job. So if you're listening and you own a business, or you have a product, or you have a concept, or something like that, he is your guy. He's a really nice, friendly, honest, owner-operator type business, and he'll come talk to you, or talk to you on the phone, or whatever, but he can build you a website. He can help you with your current website. He can give you advice or ideas, graphic design, and so on. Free in-house technical support. Just a good all-around guy. So anyway, 526-7250 is the number. 526-7250. He's got a website called thecreativeanchor.com. Jonathan Hazelwood, 526-7250. That was a long 1-minute commercial.
It was.
You guys have got to keep me on track here this morning, all right?
You're good at stretching time.
Oh, my gosh. And money. All right, next, let's talk about Dr. Triglia, okay? Triglia. Triglia.
Silent G.
Forget the G. All right, now, have either one of you done any business with Dr. T?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
All right, so that's both Brooks and Brandon have been there.
Mm-hmm.
What have you had done?
I have had a chiropractic adjustment.
Have you ever had one like this before?
I have not.
Have you ever been to a chiropractor before?
I have.
Okay, so is it fair to say you've been to a chiropractor before, but you've never received the type of adjustment and
Correct.
service you received there?
Correct. Yep.
Now, I have to ask you, is that in a good way or a bad way?
It was in a good way.
In a good way.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying, hey, there was something different.
Yes, I have these headaches in the back of my neck. I call them tension headaches a lot.
Okay.
And my first adjustment with Dr. T's office, the headache went away.
Well, they actually have 3 chiropractors total.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Dr. T, you've got Dr. Bud, Mickey Bud, and Harold Atkins.
Yep.
All 3 really great guys.
Yes.
Okay, so you dealt with one of them.
Yes, Dr. Atkins.
Dr. Atkins.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us about it.
He's very polite, gets to know you.
Okay.
He's not just all about business coming in there, getting you adjusted and getting out. He likes to want to know what your life is about and what you're doing and where your pain is and so on and so forth. And he focuses on where the pain is along with a standard adjustment.
Okay.
So the next day my headache was gone. I haven't had one of those headaches since I went there. So
now, are these migraines?
I would consider them a migraine. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have hay fever?
No.
Okay. Well, I know you're laughing, but I'm just saying I have hay fever, and I can go there, and sometimes it makes me loosen up. My sinuses feel different, stuff like that. I don't know how to describe it, but I think any form of chiropractic adjustment causes everything in your body to flow better, your circulatory system, your blood system. So I think it all starts at the spine and right down the back and the neck, and it makes a difference.
And you're needed to be adjusted because something's out of whack. Even if you're not experiencing...
You said that first. Something's out of whack.
Even if you're not experiencing pain.
Not that we're wacky. Okay.
Just your general day-to-day life
the grind of gravity.
Yes, is
The
going to
grind
cause
of gravity.
you to be out of
You
of
know you're
alignment.
taller when you wake up, and by the end of the day, gravity has pulled down on you, and it compresses on your spine. Not in a huge way now, okay? Not in a huge way, but I'm just saying in reality,
So if
gravity grinds on us.
Yeah, so if you don't ever go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, just over time it's going to get
Yep.
worse and worse and worse.
Yep. I've met people that just bend over to brush their teeth one day, and bam, then their back goes out. In other words, it's just the grind of things is what it is. So I personally recommend going to a chiropractor once in a while. Now, first we heard from Brandon. Brooks, have you been?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and what did you have?
Yeah,
What did you-
I had an adjustment so far. I'm
Okay.
scheduled for a massage next
Oh, I
month.
bet you're excited about that.
Oh, I'm excited about that. But I had
Okay.
Dr. Bud, and I.
Oh, so each one of you have had somebody different.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's kind of the same setup. He, kind of asked me what I did, and kind
Did
of.
he show an interest in you?
Absolutely.
So he didn't just shuffle you in and shuffle you out.
That's correct. So
Okay.
you got to know.
That's what I like.
Yeah, what I do in my life to determine, he asked me where my problem areas were anyway, but he could also determine where my problem areas would be based on what I do.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah. Am I not talking into the mic enough?
Now it's different. He's turning his head to look at me, and he's holding the mic away.
I'm always preaching that too.
Okay.
And then they did. I think it's called a TENS device.
Okay.
And it's got these little electrolysis things that they hook up, and they hooked it up to my back, and then laid this heated something. I don't know. I
Did you
didn't
fall
see
asleep?
It.
Very
I
relaxing.
almost fell asleep. Yes.
Very relaxing.
It was very relaxing, and my back has felt great ever since.
Okay. So would you recommend him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Would you pay for your wife to go?
Absolutely. Thank
All
God
right.
for a Benny card.
All right, so we're talking about Peninsula Chiropractic Center, another one of our good friends and sponsors, and they're located right on Route 13 in Seaford. If you have any questions, one thing, if you have any type of insurance or whatever, or if you're a cash-paying customer, you want to know what it's going to cost or what they can do or whatever, no charge to talk, and so on. I like them. My daughter deals there. Jason's been going. Jimmy's going. Everybody, and they like it. Wait till you get the massage. You're going to love it. Okay?
I'm really
You're
looking
going to
forward to
love
it.
that. All right? Someday we'll let Brandon get one. All right?
Okay.
But anyway.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So they've been in business over 25 years, owner-operator, and actually another neat thing, some evenings they're open till 7. So, if you need to get off of work at 5 or 5:30 and scoot on down there, you can.
That's when I've taken advantage of it. Those
Really?
later hours.
So you didn't go in the middle of the day like Brandon did?
No.
Okay.
I didn't go in the middle of the day.
All right. Anyway, they do accept most medical plans and so on. So what in the world's the phone number? 629-4344. 629-4344. Website is PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Please check them out if you're suffering with headaches or aches and pains, or you just want an adjustment, or you want to learn more about it, or you want a massage, give them a call. All right, I got a shed I want to talk about. I don't want to forget about it. Okay, I got a 12 by 20 shed. All right, it's a barn style shed. It's at my house. All right, want to get rid of it. I've had it for years. I bought it new. I just need it to go away. Okay, it's not going to win any beauty contest, I will tell you that, but it's not the price of new. New, it's 12 by 20. It would be $3,500 new. First person with $500 cash that looks at it and pays me, it's theirs. It's up to you to get it moved. It comes with a ramp. It has 4 receptacles inside. It has 110 volt interior lighting. Has a couple shelves, one down one side, one halfway down the other side. $500 if you need a shed. I wanted to mention that, so I've mentioned it. Okay. What else do I need to mention, guys? Can I talk about Abbott's Grill real quick?
Absolutely. This
It's
is my
almost
favorite part
lunchtime.
of the day.
What?
This is my favorite part of
It's
the show.
almost lunchtime. All right, Abbott's Grill, 2 locations, okay? You got Laurel and you got Milford. Every single time I go, I say it all the time, but it's a big thing. Every time you go, it's consistently good, okay? It's not like good one time and not so good the next time. Consistently good. They have fantastic food. Their menu is always having new things added to it. They have daily specials. They have a Sunday brunch. They have a lot of good things. The service is great. I like it no matter who walks by your table. If there's anything I can do for you, anything you need, they just keep everything moving. They have a couple little rooms in Milford as well as in Laurel. If you wanted to have a small party, a gathering, a graduation party, celebrate somebody's birthday, if you wanted to just celebrate the fact that Brooks won the watermelon eating contest at Eagles Fest and you wanted him to invite 50 of his closest friends, he could do that and have an event there. Then Laura Burton, who's in charge of all the catering and the gathering stuff, she can also help you if you're planning a party at your place, or you're having a wedding and you need a reception and you want some food, or you're just having a gathering, or you got somebody graduating or coming home from college, or just any kind of a social event, and you want to not have to worry about the food. You give Abbott's Grill a call, talk to Laura, and she will take care of it for you from start to finish, and it will be quality. They've got many things to choose from, and your guests will say, man, that was good. In other words, so I'm just letting you know, Abbott's Grill, from top to bottom, left to right, they're a good local company. They support the community. They have many different events at their place. So go to abbotsgrill.com. Look at the menu. Look at the different things they have coming up, the upcoming events. Look at the Laurel one. Look at the Milford one. If you have an event, you want some catering, Kevin owns it and runs it and does a great job. But Laura is the one who coordinates everything. And give her a call at 491-6736. That's 491-6736. Great place. All of you have ate there. I really recommend it. If you're tired and you just want to go out one night, whether you're tired or not, you can go there, okay? So if you just want a nice meal, and like Colin Walls and I go there for lunch, and I go there for lunch with other people too, but Colin doesn't know that. But you can get a burger and fries for like $10. And it's a fresh ground beef burger. I like that.
It's not a fast food burger.
No, it's not at all. But I'm just saying, very affordable. Then you go a few doors down, and what are we going to talk about next? Miss Pillion Fitness Center, okay? Great place, 7,200 square foot facility, well lit, got all these TVs, nice looking equipment, all clean, ready to go. You get a swipe card. You can go in there 20. You're shaking your head because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can get in there 24/7, and it's just a really nice place. They even have showers if you want to take a shower and then get on to work or something like that. So it's called Miss Pillion Fitness. You go to their website, misspillionfitness.com. Phone number 422-4442. Okay? Think of your inseam in your waist. 4442. Just kidding. All right? I was just kidding, okay, guys? Bruce got all tense over there. That is no way that's your inseam, right?
I honestly don't. I don't think it's 42 for sure because I'm not that tall.
Okay.
It might be like a 32 inch.
Okay. All right. Sorry we get off track. 422-4442, MissPillionFitness.com. I highly recommend them. I highly recommend Abbott's Grill. And everybody that is on our show, we deal with, we know them, we like them, and we feel comfortable saying, hey, check them out. All right? All right, what else, guys? We're just about out of time. Weller's is open. I talked about the shed I got for $500. Anybody interested in that? Carolina Carports is having a big sale. I think it's the first time in all the years we dealt with them they've ever had a sale.
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying you can get a 12-foot wide, 21-foot long carport? That should fit almost any vehicle, just about. And for $850.
Yep.
Delivered, installed, set up, everything.
Yep.
Okay. We do need to make everybody aware. It's like you got to order it. You got to put 10% down, and then they bring it. Sometimes it takes just a few weeks. Sometimes it takes longer than a few weeks. But they are getting better.
Yes.
It's fair to say. They actually experienced phenomenal growth. Didn't their business almost double in size last year?
Yeah.
You know, and we're probably in the top 5 dealers in the United States for this company.
Correct.
You know, it's funny. Everything we sell, we're like one of the bigger dealers because if you come here and look, we got plenty of everything. If you come here to look at a carport, is there 5 or 6 of them out there to look at?
At least that.
At least.
And we're working on more.
And we're working on more. And actually, tell me if I'm right on this because I don't have those notes. You can get a 2-car garage, okay, from Carolina Carport, a 2-car garage, 2 garage doors in the front, and then an entrance door for like $6,500.
Yep.
24 by 26, I think.
Yep. 6488.50.
Really? You got it right to the penny there.
Right to the penny.
Okay. And we sell a lot of carports, and we sell a lot of garages because you can't even build a garage for anywhere near that. And that's delivered and set up. Is that right?
That's correct.
And didn't we recently have somebody that bought a carport for like $1,000 and then immediately called up and said, I want that thing enclosed?
Yep.
And the same company, if you order the walls, and it all includes delivery and setup.
That's correct.
So you say you bought a carport from us a year ago, you can still do that? Is that right?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And actually, like you were talking about that 2-car garage, you could actually get that thing on order for $974.
And get the ball rolling.
Yep.
And we have one out here they can look at, right?
Absolutely.
Or something similar.
Yep.
Okay. Now, what did I miss? Jerry's Lawn Care?
That's correct.
All right, Jerry
Old Jerry.
Santoro, really good guy, good friend of ours. I had some people that I actually talked to that have done business with him and really like him. The one thing that Jerry wants to talk about, he loves doing it because it's a creative type thing. He loves doing pavers. In other words, helping you make a sidewalk or a patio or, you know, even a driveway or something like that. So he is very creative. He is very helpful. So if you're listening and you've been thinking about, I know a few years back we had our sidewalks taken up because they got the dipping and diving and cracking, and you know, so we dug them all up and had pavers put in, and it's just really nice. And then we had a big cement slab poured, and then around it we had pavers put in, kind of just to give it a little bit of a different look. So if you need pavers, give Jerry a call. He sells them. He installs them. His estimates are free. But another thing he does this time of year that's very busy is, I mean, he does lawn care, but he also does irrigation systems. You know, because so many people spend money keeping up with their yard and stuff like that, and look at how long it's been since it's rained. In other words, so if you have an irrigation system, you can protect that investment. So he can put one in, he can service one if you already have it, he can add on to it, he can give you any advice you want. It's Jerry's Lawn Care. I'm going to give you his phone number. It's 363-6025, 363-6025. That's Jerry's Lawn Care. Website's JLC-LLC.com. JLC, Jerry's Lawn Care, LLC.com. Give him a call, look him up online, tell him we sent you. Jerry Santoro, real good, locally owned, locally operated, family-oriented gentleman, and he will be fair and honest and do a good job for you. Next week's show we talked about is going to be at the Greenwood Mennonite School. Who's joining me there?
I will be there.
Brooks will be there. Brandon's going to probably be there eating the pancakes.
Of course.
I was thinking, you know,
Sausage gravy.
he could get there, you know, and eat the breakfast, and then come out, and then I go in and eat the breakfast, and then I come out and then
you got to keep talking into that microphone. You see him, Brandon? He's holding the mic in one spot. His head's moving all over the place.
I'm a
and he's
bobblehead.
the executive producer here.
You're supposed to know how this
He's a
work.
bobblehead. That was good.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
I said
Yeah.
that.
Okay. All right. So you're saying that it's an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. You want Brandon to go first.
He can go first.
You do understand it's an all-you-can-eat.
Well,
It might
He
just
may
take
not
me
get
2
done
hours.
before 9 o'clock.
You have a 15-minute time limit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So it's an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. It's a great day. We're going to be there broadcasting live. We ought to have some giveaways is what we should do. You think about that, Brooks, okay?
Yep.
All right. Maybe you'll have some watermelon rind to give away by then.
Yeah, probably will.
He'll be practicing all week long. There'll be a shortage of watermelons in the area. All right. What else you want to talk about? Anything? That was
Shit.
dead air,
Yeah,
folks.
we were like a deer in headlights there.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Ooh. All right, the store is open. Earl was out there trying to sell something, just trying to make a living.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And
Okay.
we have lots of different. We have a variety of things for sale. So
Have you sold anything this week?
we've sold a few
Couple
things this
things.
week.
All right, what have you sold? You sold any of those Kleenexes?
Not the Kleenexes. No.
All right, how about the
no.
electronic fly swatters?
We're sold out of them.
You're kidding me.
We sold out of them. Yep.
All right.
So-
How about the sandblast cabinets?
We're getting real low on those.
All right, I'm going to pick something. We got lots of. How about the socks?
Actually, I just sold a
Yeah.
couple sets of the 18s because they were $18. Or I'm sorry, 18 pairs of socks for $10 right now.
Really?
So
That's a little ridiculous cheap.
that's a great deal.
Folks, if you are listening, that's a legitimate offer. 18 pair of socks for $10. Nobody can touch that anywhere.
And they move every day.
They move every day.
we're
Like
selling-
when people put them on their feet, they move every day.
Yes, but as in we sell them every day too.
Oh, okay.
But we have plenty of stock. But yeah, get on in here and
So somebody could buy 5,000 pairs of socks today if they wanted to.
absolutely.
And we would load them gladly.
And
with
what
a
I'm
grin.
I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my sock drawer and just dump it right into the trash can because they're getting to the point where you're wearing out
Yeah.
anyway, and just put all new right in there. So
Because, like, I noticed with this, like, Brandon, man, you're just hustling, going all over the place all day long. Now, Brooks, he can wear a pair of socks out because he's behind the counter and
Well,
just
he's
kind of
just
leaning.
leaning back and
What's that
forth.
called that you do, Brooks?
Swing.
Look, he getting tense now.
duck and jive.
Duck and jive. He's leaning left and right to keep an eye on Brandon.
Yeah.
Make sure he's moving. No, I'm
Yeah.
just messing with him. Brooks is an invaluable part of Wellers. Look, his face is getting red now. He's
I'm
thinking-
blushing. I'm blushing.
He's one of his mother's favorite sons.
I would hope so.
I would hope
one
so.
of the three.
One of the three.
One of the three.
All right. Anything else, guys? They are brothers, folks, and if you are seeing them online, they're almost twins.
Almost.
But anyway, Brooks and Brandon Ritter, I appreciate. How long you been here, Brooks?
I've been here 9 years and 2 months.
9 years and 2 months.
Yep.
Brandon, how about you?
6 years and 4 months.
What are you guys counting this stuff all the time?
We keep track.
Hey, I have an idea I've been thinking about. What do I do when somebody's been here 20 years? For real. I'm thinking about it.
Pay for a cruise.
I actually was thinking about buying them a vehicle.
Oh, I like that. I like that better. I like that a lot.
Okay, I guarantee you stay here 20 years, I will definitely send your family on a cruise. You can mark that down.
It's recorded.
All right, folks, we're out of time. Fran, thank you very much. Any feedback you want to give us, send me an email. Other than that, God bless you all. Have a good weekend. I'll see you. Bye.
On Delaware 1059.
Good morning. It is 8:59. I'm Walt Burkus in the Delaware 1059 newsroom. Delaware State Police investigating a serious accident west of Middletown. It happened late yesterday evening.